Hi, I'm Ashwin, co-founder and CEO of CustomFit.ai. Today I'm going to tell you how you can convert your website into a revenue engine using CustomFit.ai. The biggest problem for any D2C companies is they spend a lot of money in driving the traffic onto their website, right? Through the various means. It can be social media ads, outbound emails, push notifications, and whatnot, right? But ultimately what you need the conversions, right? You need the sales to happen, right? How you are going to convert the traffic to the customers, that's where custom fit comes into picture. By it helps you increase or boost the sales by dynamically personalizing the product content, okay, based on user personas or behaviors without changing a single line of the code. The entire platform is built for D2C marketers, where they can go and create the different experiences, just on the fly, okay, under a minute. Let me take you to a couple of the use cases, okay, where you definitely will come across, and these are all very low hanging and high impactful cases how you can immediately boost your conversions. Let's say there is this product called She and Her vitamin serum, and as a marketer I'm going to ask you one question: are you going to run single ad globally? No, right? So based on what target persona or target audience segment, so you today have all the flexibility and freedom to go and create the different creatives, different narratives, right? So you know what makes sense to that segment of audience. Like for example, here I'm taking an example of two segments. One thing is say female age group, say 18 to 30, and say female age group, say 45 to 60, right? Now say so visitors coming from this ad onto the product page, or coming from this ad onto the product page, today if you see, they will be seeing the same default vanilla content, right? So a lot of time this itself will give a lot of resistance, because the visitor clicked on this ad because she got connected to that particular messaging, right? She wanted to explore, she wanted to buy that thing, right? And also if you see the hook words what they used here, like eliminate pigmentation, in this case it's like it's a age reversing thing, right? Now but once they come onto the site today, it's a plain vanilla thing, right? So a lot of times it itself will create a lot of resistance, and visitors will think that what I saw over there and what you guys are showing over here is the same or not, right? Now with custom fit, right, this is how actually your product page changes. Like say from the for the visitors who are coming from this ad story, right? Say females targeting at basically the target audience is female age to 18 to 30 with the hook terms eliminate pigmentation. Right now if you see, once they land onto the site, from the images what you are showing, okay, from the product name, description, tagline, everything will be related around the pigmentation thing, right? How can actually they eliminate the pigmentation using this product, right? That's what actually connect them. True, right? So let me show you let me show you one more thing. Like say that visitor, like say that the people coming from this particular ad, right? So which is targeted at female aged 45 to 60 with the hook term like anti-aging thing. Now see, when they land onto the website, the product page remains the same, right? The product page URL remains the same, but the content will changes automatically, based on that target segment, right? So let me show you a quick live demo so that okay, you can go and check this thing. First let me go and show you how the default page looks like. I will just simply go to this URL, okay? I'm just copying this URL and going to that thing. Yeah, since it's on our demo store, you just give the password she and her. If you see the default content over here, this is all the images, this is the product title, the tagline, the description and all, right? Now let's see how this page will appear for the people who are coming from the campaign, which is say 18 to 30 female audience whom we are targeting. Let me copy this URL over here. You see the page path remained the same, but if you see the content got changed, right? So like for example, that now the title is showing vitamin C pigmentation for eraser, pigmentation eraser serum, and also the description, everything is related to that thing, right, including the images. How this page will appear to the people coming from the other campaign, female audience age group 45 to 60, which is targeted at using the hook words reversal of age. Just go and copy this URL. If you have noticed, the page path remained the same, right? Now the content is changing, right? So that's how you can go and showcase your same product, okay, what makes sense to each segment of audience once they land onto your product page. Just changing the product name, description, benefits and other things. So you literally can even change testimonies, right? Like say, based on what segment of audience you are, getting onto your site, like you can go and convince the audience that look, people like you around you are buying this product, they are trusting this thing, right? That's what actually, increase their confidence into the product, right? Let me explore you one more case, right? So people, visitors coming from the influencer posts, right? For example, say Kelly Jenner is promoting this product on her Insta or her Facebook thing. Now the visitors who are coming from that influenced category, when they land onto the PDP, so if you see, the entire content will be as if, okay, Kelly is not just influenced them on the Insta or on the social media, even the influence will continue on your website. See here, the entire product will look as if this is the influencer is promoting that thing, okay, where they're on the same visit or even on the next visit. Say that visitor is coming back onto the site second time, CustomFit recognizes which campaign or which influencer through which the visitor landed, and the same content will be shown again, right? Not only just changing your existing content with the CustomFit, you can also add the content blocks, right? CustomFit comes with the various different content blocks and pop-ups for different use cases pre-built, right? So all you need to do is just drag and drop. Like if you see here, this entire content block is coming from and sitting on your product page as if this is a part of your page, right? So it's all about the hook thing. How can you engage with your audience more and more, right? And other thing is, you can also add very very targeted pop-ups, highly personalized based on the target audience segments, what makes sense to them, right? For example, say that when the visitor is about to exit, a pop-up can say, not sure if you like this product, or do you think this is something you want to talk to us, so why can't you talk to our skin experts, right? Yeah. The one more use case is related to reducing the product page content. We see developers today stuff all the information or content available in the net onto your product page, right? So sometimes the product page will be a mile deeper. A lot of residents will be there only, okay, the time they hit the bottom, and you also don't have an idea of whether to place this content block in the top or in middle, or take out this thing, right? With the custom fit, it also you can also selectively hide or remove the content. For example, say that I want to remove this particular content about our brand. Click on this thing, click on the button, remove the thing, the content will go off for that segment of audience, right? So one very high impactful use case is this thing, right? So the repeat visitors. Like say today a visitor came from this particular ad, target, like with attracting to this particular messaging, on the story over there, right? So and here's what I showed with the custom fit. Your PDP page will be highly personalized or customized based on that ad story, right? Now say that typically what happens 95% of the time, the buying won't happen on the very first visit, right? As a visitor, what they do, they just close the tab today, or they want to come back again tomorrow, right? Tomorrow this ad may not appear to me, or even I may not remember exactly what is your product name, right? Sometimes product names are very cryptic, right? So what I may remember the they say brand name, say in this case she and her, right? So when the visitor comes onto your site as an organic visitor, typically, right, they land on the homepage. If you see here, the homepage is also personalized, right? So even whether the visitor is coming as an organic visit or even direct visit, the custom fit sitting over there, it recognizes who the visitor is. Last time, the visitor came from what campaign and all. And if you see all the carousel images, even the homepage content also got personalized, so that the user no need to go and search the product again. Directly they can click on that thing, and complete the journey what they left during the last visit, right? And also it comes with the various different pop-ups. Like say that I'm just browsing your site, a nice pop-up can appear, that too very targeted or personalized based on what campaign through which I landed, right? So again, taking me back to the buying cycle, right? If you see, say visitor, if here actually landed onto the site from this campaign, right? So now the pop-up what they're seeing is about that product thing. So how can you take them back to the buying cycle? So let's talk about personalization based on stages of visit. Okay, I want to tell you a quick example. Like say that I'm going to a store to buy this cream, right? As a shopkeeper, how you are going to convince me to buy that on very first visit will be different than if I say, if I didn't get convinced on that visit, and say if I'm coming back to your store again tomorrow, right? On next visit, you are not going to explain me everything from the very start as if you're a robot, right? So basically, you start from nurturing the visitor, with more benefits about the product, why that is made for them and all, right? Similarly, your website can also get humanized. In sense, say when the visitor comes onto the website for second time, now if you see here, the pitch can get evolved, right? So now maybe the images you're showcasing about the the more benefits of the product, description, product tagline, everything will say as if it's got a award, right? That creates a lot of engagement there. Right now, say visitor is coming back onto your page for third time because she is not yet convinced. Right now, if you see on third visit, not only these things you can go and change it. Now you can also add a new button. In this case, okay, for example, we have given take a free assessment test, skin assessment test, right? So this say that this will appear only on the third visit for that segment of audience, right? So these are all the things what you can go and achieve seamlessly with custom fit, okay, in a matter of minutes without any code help. Super impactful use case is personalized discounts. You can showcase your exclusive discount codes to only a given segment of audience based on various criteria. For example, say that you want to showcase the discount code first 100 to only for the people who are coming from this particular campaign, right? So here there are two options. One thing you can showcase as an inline content block or using pop-ups. You have various options like on page view showcases pop-up or after X seconds or after X percentage scroll or even an exit intent. And the other way is directly auto apply the coupon code and showcase that when you go to the checkout page, it will be already auto applied. Right. Let's talk about tailor-made landing pages based on search terms. Right. For example, say that a person search for vitamin C skincare products, and say your ad appeared over here, right? Here, if you see, she typed for oily skin, right? And this ad came over here because you stuffed those keywords, right? Now, say when the visitor clicks that an ad, and when she gets onto the product page, you can even make to accommodate these kind of the search keywords. Like for example, for oil skin, even the description also got changed related to how this product is for the oil skin thing, right? So that's what will cause get them more engaged, and visitor will feel that what I'm looking for is exactly what these guys are providing it out, right? That's what will create the engagement, and that leads to the sales. Let me also tell you one quick example related to the search keyword thing, right? Say you are bidding for your competitor keyword, and you got the traffic through that, right? Now this is the time, okay, you can best go and showcase why your product is better than your competitor, because the visitor knew the competitor thing. That's the reason she typed that thing, right? So now when she lands onto the site, now this is the time to convince more, that showcasing what exactly makes a difference when compared to your product and your competitor product, right? If you see here, all these things got changed in a way that can nourish that kind of audience, right? Let's talk about an interesting use case. Visitors are coming through the email or SMSs or WhatsApp messages or even push notifications onto your product landing page, right? Now say that just for sake of discussion, say that you sent an SMS to Rima, and say that she got that SMS, and when she clicks that link and lands onto the site, we see here the custom fit over there, it hyper personalizes the content. Like for example, it can even showcase what makes sense to, like even the pictures, say even the offers what you're trying to showcase, that can be targeted to that segment. And even if you see the name and all got appeared, and even the form got pre-filled, right? That's awesome, right? So the resistance gone over there for the visitor to go and add his information, because add her information, because visitor knew that she is coming from through email or through SMS thing, right? So custom fit generates 1:1 links at scale on your own domain, right? So when the visitor comes onto your site through that link, so they'll be seeing highly personalized content. So many use cases. What we touched till this point is just touching the tip of the iceberg, right? So there are so many cases, like for example, personalization based on visitor location, personalization based on even time of the day, like morning time when the visitor visits your website, the messaging needs to be different when compared to the night time, right? Even based on what kind of languages visitor has said, or on different things, right? So the possibility is seamless. We see here, Customit also provides an inbuilt A/B testing, split and multivariant testing thing. So you can split the traffic. Say that for 20% of the audience, I want to showcase the variant one. 40% of the audience, I want to showcase the default thing, and then I want to compare and check why this variant is, how this variant is performing when compared to others and all, right? All these sort of the inbuilt, in-depth, A/B testing and multivariant testing logic is built in with custom fit. Okay, you can, and also it comes with a lot of analytics inputs that will help you judge why people are behaving in such way, right? Finally, what I want to leave you here is, like, it's a complete finally, CustomFit is a no-code personalization platform As I mentioned, it's built for marketers without any code help, without any tech help. They can go and customize the content on the fly as if you are editing a Word document. Right? It's as simple as that. Finally, I want to give you a gist of what and all the things you can go and personalize. It can be based on the geo traits, your own custom properties, UTM parameters, even the behaviors like based on what pages visitor, product pages visitor has seen in the past. And also, as I mentioned, it can be even temporal, like start of the time, or start of the day, end of the day, right? A lot of things. Right, ultimately if you see, you can also go and personalize for the organic visitors, people coming from different campaigns, mailing campaigns or SMS campaigns, and also social media campaigns, right? Just to give a final touch on the whatever we discussed till now. Right, so it is a website personalization platform built for marketers to boost your sales. Right, come and talk to us. We will give engaged trials, so that you can go and check how quickly you can go and customize the site and increase the revenues and engagement. Right, thank you.